I will tell you when you're older how I loved you just the same. It only matters where we're going. It never mattered from where you came. And I will tell you when you're older how I love you just the same. It only matters where we're going. It never mattered from where you came. It never mattered from where you came. It never mattered from where you came.
Is happening, guys? We are so glad that you are a part of Youth Night Live tonight. I'm Cody.
I'm Lauren.
And we are pumped that you are here. We got a very special episode dedicated to some of our favorite people, our graduating class of 2020. Tonight is going to be a very special episode. We've got some really cool stuff. We've got some special moments from some really special people in your life that want to kind of give you a shout out. We've also got an on-location message for you tonight that is a really cool, different kind of thing that we're doing this week. I'm pumped about it too. And then we've got a segment tonight that we did. Oh, I'm so pumped with a special guest that you are going to want to watch. It's going to be really great. So
don't forget to share this on your Instagram and your news feed. Make sure and share so all your family members can see this, since we are highlighting the seniors tonight.
Yes.
And everybody can just check it out and enjoy.
Yeah. Tag a grad, tag your favorite grad down in the comments below, and share this out with all your friends. It's going to be an awesome episode, so let's get right to it.
Enjoy.
Hey, what is happening, all you graduating seniors? We are so pumped that you're with us for this episode tonight to celebrate you. And as a senior going into college, there's one thing that everybody knows about freshmen in college, and that's you're broke. Isn't that right?
That is very true.
That is very true. And so sometimes as a college student, you got to just make do with what you got. And if you find something in the cabinet, you just got to eat it. And sometimes those things don't always make sense. And so tonight we're going to be trying out some crazy food combinations. And most of these, some people actually like these things, which is absolutely disgusting. But we're going to try them out so that you don't have to. And in order to do that, we're going to need some help tonight. So we have a very special guest with us tonight. We've got the empty seat for the man, the myth, and the legend, Pastor Britt. Come on in here. Can you give him a hand clap? Woo, woo. He's coming in.
Excuse me.
Thank you for joining us. We're doing our best to social distance here in a very tight space.
Yes.
Pastor Britt, it's great to have you with us tonight on tonight's episode. I know ever since last week we started asking questions. You wanted to be in on this.
Absolutely, man. I am so excited to be here tonight. I cannot wait to see what kind of food we have.
Yeah, we've got some really good stuff. We've got some great, talented help that's going to be giving it to us here in just a minute. But before we get started, is there anything that you would say to graduating seniors? You got any advice for them entering the workplace or entering college right off the bat? What would you say to the class of 2020?
Well, probably one thing is that you could potentially be the most famous graduating generation there ever has been because of this virus. But I suppose at this one point, the thing that I could tell you is get up and go get a job.
There you go. Yes, praise the Lord.
Yes, absolutely.
That's awesome. Get a job. There you go. Okay, all right, here we go. Round number 1, we've got it in here. It looks like we've got Chips Ahoy chocolate chip cookies and chili con queso cheese dip with corn in it.
Corn.
Yeah. So apparently this is a delicacy somewhere in the world. So we're just gonna try it all at the same time. You're gonna
Corn. When we have corn last.
I don't know. I guess you're gonna find out tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Y'all gonna try it too. I'm not trying this by myself. No, it's all at the same time. I'm definitely not.
Tires. Let's have it.
Well, the cookie smelled really great until you sniffed the cheese dip with it. I'm not gonna lie.
You got to put more on it than that.
Yeah, come on, man.
Absolutely.
Come
I mean,
on.
It's got it. You have to heat.
We got to do this so that seniors don't have to.
We're doing this for you.
That's right.
This is all for you.
Here we go. Are you ready?
I mean, you got to heap it up on there. You can't just get away with
Look
that.
at him.
I got 3 kernels of corn
Come
on
on,
there.
girls.
So.
Y'all ready?
All right, here we go. Let's
Here
go.
we go. Ready? 1, 2,
3, 2,
3.
1.
Ha ha ha.
I'll have to tell you, it's a bit of a surprising taste
Yeah.
to that.
The sweetness and the
When you
kick of the.
mix the chocolate chip together, when it mingles with the spice of the corn
Yeah.
and the cheese dip, it's amazing.
I'm really surprised at how pungent the corn is. It really comes through easily.
And the chocolate on the back end just is horrible. It's really,
Yes, it is.
it's horrible.
I would say, do not try. Well, Colby, you still chewing over there?
Why are your eyes watering? Your eyes are watering.
Yeah, your forehead's red. Are you?
It's a sunburn.
Oh, sunburn.
So
okay.
what?
Sunburn.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It
Well.
helps if you add an extra cookie at the
Okay,
end.
all right.
It helps with the taste.
Okay. Well, I would say that this is definitely not one that you should try.
It's not one that's going to keep you.
Yeah, I would probably pass on this
Focused,
one.
yeah, I would pass.
Yeah, this is not going to help for finals. Okay.
Let's
Pass on round 1. Let's see round number 2. Okay, round number 2, we've got Cheetos and whipped cream, or just frosting, I guess.
Just like
Okay, icing.
icing.
Icing. This actually looks really good.
Okay, just sniff it. Just smell it. The icing
sounds
smells great till you get a whiff of the Cheeto in there.
Okay.
Are we going full puff?
Again, the whole thing.
Okay.
You cannot just have a taste. You've got to have the whole.
There we go. Okay.
You ready for this?
Do we have a trash can ready for him at any point?
If you spew,
Right there.
please spew that way.
Yes.
Don't spew this way.
Okay, here we go.
Again, this is for the seniors.
That's right, for the seniors. 3, 2, 1.
Slimy yet satisfying.
Hey,
That was actually not too bad.
Yeah,
really
I'm gonna
not
get
that
me some.
bad.
You know what? I'm going in for a second. I mean, is it something that
That way.
I'm not going to have it on a regular basis by any means, but
No, I won't wake up in the middle of the night thinking.
right, I can see maybe a woman that's pregnant eating this,
Yes,
craving
absolutely.
this, yeah,
And you know that because you have one in your
right,
house. Yeah,
right. So
Exactly.
this one, it's okay,
Better than the last.
better than last.
We have a towel.
We'll get towels.
Nice.
Round number 3.
Hey, number 3.
All right, round number 3 is pickles and peanut butter. Believe it or not, online, if you look online, people actually put this on sandwiches and eat this on sandwiches. That's disgusting, okay? Plus, these are the nasty kosher pickles. Lauren loves these. These are disgusting, okay? Eat it by itself.
It's nice.
Ugh. No, I do not like the taste.
Very
of it.
good.
It's not just a normal pickle.
These are good for you. This is a cucumber.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'd rather eat a cucumber.
Yeah. I'm more of a classic dill,
there you go.
pickle kind of guy.
You guys have
All right,
obviously
so-
never been poor before.
Yeah, well, not this poor, I guess. Okay, let's dip it and try it out. We got creamy peanut butter. Not my choice. I'm more of a crunchy peanut butter kind of
Yes,
guy.
absolutely.
But
Can we just swallow this whole?
I
or do we-
guess so. I don't really know. I'm afraid of how thick this is going to be.
Yeah, this is going to be nice.
Ready?
Yes.
All right. 3, 2, 1. I don't know.
That's
I mean,
pretty good.
Really, the pickle overpowers the peanut butter.
Yeah.
Really.
Really. I'm gonna give you another one.
And kind of takes out the taste of the peanut
It's really
butter.
not that bad.
It really kind of tastes like a slimy pickle.
Slimy, yes, satisfying.
Yeah.
Yes, that is surprising. I like the crunch of the pickle,
And the
creaminess.
creaminess, peanut butter.
creaminess of the peanut butter. Not too bad. I would suggest if you're down to the wire, you have nothing else in the cabinet, definitely grab this.
This will work.
Not bad.
It'll
Not bad at all. Okay, round 4. So round number 4 is Oreos, and it's single stuff. It's not double stuff, and mustard. And I can't even tell you how bad this already feels.
This is not going to be good.
This is wrong.
Mine actually has. I think I got the top of the
Oh, you
mustard
did?
jar because I
Oh,
have
it's
the
the
juice.
juice. Oh, that's
that
the
hangs
worst.
around on top of the mustard
That is
jar.
the
that
worst.
You're supposed to shake it up.
Yeah.
And I have the juice.
Yeah, we can thank our talented
This is
folks
this is
over
from
on the
our
side there for that.
waitresses over here, the youth
Yeah.
pastor's wife and
Yeah.
the junior high pastor.
Okay, you ready for this?
No.
Here we go. Bottoms up.
Go.
Right off the bat, a very
Strong.
mustard taste.
Yes.
You know, I actually kind of like it.
It's not that bad,
would.
honestly.
I like it.
Once it all mixes together,
Right.
it's okay.
Well,
the
second
first
thought-
thing that hits your mouth causes a little bit of a
It's like a
gag reflex.
Right, it's a really mustardy hot dog, but then the crunch. The mustard's gone pretty quick for me.
No.
Then it's just Oreo.
No, it's hanging around. It's probably because mine was saturated.
Maybe
with
that's what it
juice
is. Probably the juice.
Prior
Probably
prior
the
to
juice.
entry, it was
Absolutely.
It's soggy with juice.
I'm gonna give this one a 6 out of 10. I didn't think it was as good as the pickles and the peanut
6?
butter. Yeah, 6 out of 10.
You guys
Hey,
are something.
mustard's favorite cookie.
That's a good slogan for
It was
Oreo.
so good. I'm not even going to try another one.
Right,
I'm
I
gonna
wouldn't
stay
either.
with the first
Right, I'm gonna save
experience.
this for later.
Yeah.
I want this after dinner.
And I don't really even want to ruin what I've got going.
Right, okay. Round number 5. Okay, round number 5 is
Feeling
definitely the worst round that we have yet. Somebody submitted, and I don't know who it was, but you're no longer in the youth group. Somebody submitted tuna and Nutella. Okay?
Personally, I would really like to know now who
Yes.
submitted this before we do this.
It was not me, I guarantee.
I'll just have to inform you. The last time I had tuna fish, I was incapacitated for a few hours. So
That's not good.
wrapped with chocolate tuna fish.
If you
is
could
not-
see this at home, if we could. You okay?
Good.
you know,
Just the thought.
you know, make
Oh,
it,
Yeah.
it's just the thought, okay?
spit it out.
If
You'll
you
be
could,
all right.
oh my word!
This smells.
if you could smell this, if we had smell-o-vision at home
Horrible.
right now,
Hey,
it
just
smells
imagine.
like tuna.
Look,
Period.
This is exactly what it's going to look like coming out later.
Thank you for that.
at
I
that.
really,
shouldn't be on
really
this.
appreciate
I should
that.
not be on this show.
Oh,
I
my
should not
goodness.
have agreed to this. When there's fish, when there is fish floating in chocolate.
Yeah. I'm just telling you right now. You gotta be really hard up at college. You gonna eat this?
Yeah.
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 All
These
right.
smells don't mix.
No, it doesn't. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Really good.
Okay. Not good.
Not good? You don't like it at all. Well, I thought it tasted pretty good. How about
You
that?
haven't even tried it. No. I'm about to say. Okay.
God.
I don't know what kind of tuna brand this is, but it's the strongest tuna. This is fresh from the sea.
That,
This is gonna be on my breath the rest
that
of
is
the day.
nass with a T.
That's the nastiest
With
stuff I've
nasty.
ever had.
That-
Are
Whoever
you
submitted
still eating?
this, whoever submitted this, we will be at your home in a few minutes.
Yes, we will.
That can't even. It won't even go down.
No, it's
You know-
coming up. It's where it's going. It's swimming back upstream.
You
is what
haven't
it's
eaten your
doing.
full cracker yet.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm actually.
No.
You like this?
No way. That's,
What?
I can't even. It's not even all gone yet.
No.
This
Okay.
had to have been submitted by somebody,
Evil.
a Burris family member.
I can definitely see Greg
It's where
doing this for sure.
Yeah, I think
Yep.
it came out of his family.
Probably.
And so the next time we have a Connect lunch, this is what we'll be having.
So I'm never eating this again, obviously. But we've got a couple of other things. Pastor Britt, you know, you've been around a little longer than we have.
A lot longer.
Hey,
A few more years, you got more wisdom. You know, when you were in college, I mean, are there any specific things that you used to eat that you maybe even continue to eat nowadays?
absolutely. You know, when you're in college, you're just kind of in a constant survival mode.
Survival, that's it.
And you know, surviving to make good grades,
Mm-hmm.
you know, surviving to get your clothes washed, and you know, even just it's a struggle at times to keep your teeth brushed, you know, on a regular basis.
Still.
You know about that. Still is, even after you're out and married.
Yes.
Yeah, well, especially for your other half.
Oh,
really.
yeah.
Yeah.
I understand. So yeah, there were a lot of survival foods that you just had to have. Our staple was at this time I worked at Kentucky Fried Chicken while I was in college. So every night we had chicken.
There you go.
And,
there ain't nothing wrong with that. Come
and-
on, finger licking good.
Absolutely. And you know, then I got a little older, and you're still trying to survive. You know, you have a house full of kids, and you try to survive. And so, you know, I like to hunt, and
Okay,
so
yeah,
there's
sure,
things
sure.
and then I farm, and you just don't have a whole lot of time for meals.
Right.
So you look for things that are already been prepared. And so those are a couple things I'd like to share with y'all.
Okay, all right, yeah. All right, so this last round is brought to you by Pastor Britt. Some of you have seen his Facebook post here recently. He's got some great stuff, and he even brought a knife. I probably wouldn't let Colby close to that. You
Yeah,
know.
this is only for experienced people.
Tell you what, man,
So we want to make sure we keep that away.
Bobby Flay.
Absolutely. But I wanted to share a couple of things with you today that will probably take the place of the Nutella and the tuna we just had. And
Anything.
it's called Spam.
Okay, all right, let's go.
This is the only meat that you will find that has the privilege of not having an expiration date on
There
the
you
can.
go. There you go.
So we couldn't really tell you how long this can has been around, but this is amazing stuff. And so what I'd like to do, you okay?
You're going to spray me.
That's
with
good. It
What
just
I-
comes out in a log. huh?
Absolutely, it just kind of
My
falls right out of the
goodness.
can when you get started. And for all of you that will be, going to college when we get over this virus, these are some major cooking utensils that you need. Sylvania provided this hot plate
Yes.
for us.
Not a
And-
sponsor.
No, not a sponsor. They do not contribute to this message. And then, of course, what you do here is just kind of squeeze it out.
Okay, well, okay.
Absolutely. And
Wow,
make
it's-
sure you have these because this is
What's-
slippery sucker can get away from you if you're not careful.
What's the juice flowing off the side of this thing? Can
That's extra. That's
Okay,
That's
all
what
right.
you're paying 50 cents for.
you flavor?
this can.
I'm guessing maybe flavor.
Flavor. And
Huh.
if you can hear on the camera, you can actually hear this frying.
That's a good sizzle
Yeah.
going.
So when you're in college, you want to make things last longer.
Okay.
And so if you'll just kind of sear this on each side, it locks in the juice before
Okay.
you cut it. You want to
Okay.
make sure that, because this is going to be around for a few days. You want to make sure that
After you cook it?
well, yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
Okay.
Because you can put this in a sandwich bag for what you don't eat, and you can eat it 2 or 3 days later.
Okay.
And so what I like to do is just 2 or 3, yeah. And I like to just take it every time and just slice it down. If you
Wow.
notice how the knife just
What an easy slice.
absolutely falls through there, just like that, and you can hear it sizzle. Would you like to try it
This is
yourself?
scary.
maybe? Be careful here. I want you to have the whole experience of
Wow.
being able to.
I can't believe it's not butter.
Absolutely. And,
Wow.
you can
That's something else there.
see the.
Yeah. Is that gristle?
It
Is that what they call it?
Well, I'm not real sure. That
Used
could
to be, maybe.
It could be yeah. Whatever. This is the Lord's meat.
Huh.
I just want you to know that this will be served.
That's amazing.
David Goodman at the marriage supper of the Lamb.
Now this isn't the hickory smoked, right?
No, this is just plain. I didn't want to cause you guys to get too advanced.
Okay.
Too fast.
Right.
This last piece, what I like to do, because it's a little thicker than the rest, you can cut it into chunks because this will be good in eggs.
Okay,
that
all right.
you can, so I want y'all to be able to have the full experience here.
It's interesting.
Absolutely. So you just kind of let this fry up a little bit.
Now, what animal would you say this comes from?
Well, there are several. That's
Okay.
The kingdom
The Wuhan.
contributes quite a few different animals. I would say mainly what you have here is chicken feet.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And pig, the sweepings.
Huh.
But you don't want to let that hold you back from being able to have the full experience of what this is going to do for you. But I'd just like to kind of let you have a little piece of this.
Yeah. Let's.
Maybe we could have a napkin. Maybe
Here.
we
got some
Hey, there
napkins
you
here.
go,
Here we
okay.
go.
So I know we're in
Pastor Colby.
we are in a virus mode here, but they're your own fingers, and we're not going to feed you this. So you
Right.
do this yourself. And for you, I'd like for you to have a little thicker.
Well, I
piece.
appreciate that. I like mine a little more raw in the middle. So
you can look like a raw person, so I thought that you would kind of like a little thicker piece. And
now, I'm not gonna lie. I had this as a kid. My grandpa used to make Spam sandwiches,
absolutely.
and just straight cold out of the fridge with a slice of cheese and mayonnaise on that sucker.
Yes.
And it's been probably 25 years since I've had it, though. So
Too long.
it's too long.
Too long. That's probably that can was probably made the last time you had
It could have been. My grandma might have provided that for
sitting
us.
around.
It is warm.
It is. That helps with it going
does.
down.
Okay.
So I hope you enjoy it.
The smell.
Just like bacon.
I do remember the taste.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
It doesn't go away.
Tastes just like it smells.
Kind of like riding a bicycle.
Yeah, you don't forget it.
You don't forget how to do it.
It's a little chewy for me.
Chewy.
Well,
Yeah. I mean, not chewy, soft.
kind of like a Salisbury steak without any of the, gravy
Steak.
stuff on it. Yeah,
Without
or
any
the
steak.
steak. Yeah. Yeah.
Just the Salisbury. This will keep you alive.
I would say this or dying. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go with this.
Absolutely.
I don't know. I'm gonna stock up on it for my apocalypse bunker. But
Dying doesn't sound so bad.
You wanted more, you said?
yeah. All right. So we got one more thing, right?
Yes. I suppose maybe I've saved this. We saved this one for the last. And so we'll just kind of maybe slide this to the side a little bit.
Okay.
And I'd like to ask you if you would to distribute a few crackers if you
Okay.
if you do have those.
I thought we were about to pray or something
I thought we
for
were
a
going to
second.
communion.
We're gonna have
I didn't know what was about to
have
happen here.
communion. We probably should have done that before we actually got started. So this is a lifesaver. If you are in a hurricane and have nothing else, you have no way to heat anything, you can still see our food's cooking here.
Still cooking. Smelling good.
Still sizzling. This is a lifesaver right here. Potted meat, Armor potted meat, and there is an expiration date on this.
Oh, thank you.
But
Thank the
I
Lord.
can't read it, so we really don't know. But this here will save you in the deer woods. It'll save you when you're in your college class or wherever you may be.
That is not looking good right off the bat.
And before we get started, I want you to just, I understand we're social distancing, but I'd like for you just to have a smell so you'll know what we're getting in.
You got a tough smell.
Allergies, I can't smell.
First of all, I'd like to say this is a paste, some sort of paste.
It has actually probably been ground up, yes. You're correct.
Oh,
It's more the look I'm concerned about.
that's a ground up Vienna sausage, isn't it? It's got to be.
That's
It's exactly what it smells like.
That is exactly what it is.
It's literally what it smells like.
I have explained to my wife on multiple times. She likes those little Johnny, Vienna sausages
Sure.
in with the beans.
Yeah.
And I've explained to her on multiple occasions that this is the same thing. It's just in a different form.
Somebody already chewed it up for you.
Right.
Oh.
Right.
And they can get more in a can.
Right.
It's
Right.
compressed.
Right.
So you actually get more for your money. If you're on a college budget, you get more
not
for your
bad.
money.
Okay.
So,
All right.
So let's try this. And if you'd like to hold your cracker up here, I'll dial some on for you.
Just a little.
No, this is
just a taste.
an experience.
Okay.
So I would like to share with you how I like to do this. You would like the salt side down on the cracker.
Salt side down.
Salt side down.
Yes, absolutely.
I don't know if I trust you for this one. I'm not gonna lie.
Sorry? So
I'm just saying,
if you'll hold
to
that over
maybe
the table, we'll
to,
get
to
started.
start off, maybe a little less.
No,
then
this
that's probably good.
This
right
is
there.
great, right there.
It makes me nervous that it's stuck together.
It's almost like Jell-O the way it
I know
jiggles
that's
too.
yeah. Well, the way I'm gonna be jiggling after I eat it.
Yeah, and so this is something
It has a consistency of refried beans,
yeah.
maybe a little juicier.
and Jell-O. And so I wanted to share this with you for a long time, but so
I mean, that should make you nervous right there.
yeah, it sticks.
It's like dairy freeze, like doing the. Woo.
Hey, yeah,
But
don't
it's
drop
Got
it.
that blizzard.
All right, so hope you enjoy it.
Huh. Okay, well, I guess
I'm
bottoms
gonna go
up.
with the sandwich again.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go do a little cracker on this one too.
Awesome. The whole thing.
Okay, squirting out the sides, not the best start.
Yeah, the whole thing. If you'll just put the whole thing in your mouth, it'll be over with.
You didn't even taste it. You already swallowed it.
What are you talking about?
It just went straight down. I hadn't even tried
Well,
it.
I mean, you can't. It's already chewed, pre-chewed. You ain't gotta chew it.
My God.
It's got the texture of applesauce.
What is the sodium content in this thing?
Yeah.
It is the saltiest stuff. No wonder it lasts forever.
I'm wanting some more water over here.
It's a
I don't see how,
preservative.
I don't see how anyone could do that.
This is, I mean, you've got to finish it.
No.
This is. Maybe you could pass us some mustard if they have some. You can try it with mustard.
Now, mustard might actually help that. I don't know. My dad eats this with scrambled eggs and potted meat sandwich, I think.
Absolutely. And we still have some Spam fries,
Yeah.
so you could mix all that in.
I mean, I could probably see maybe eating this with it being cooked. Raw is pretty rough.
And
That's-
but I've noticed you haven't eaten all yours yet.
Well, I didn't want to just go all out. I want to save some for later.
I mean, anything named potted meat
Right.
makes me think that I'm gonna be potted the rest of the day.
You're going to be potted up, all right.
I'm gonna be on the pot.
Yeah, you are. Golly. Well, Pastor, I don't know that I would be able to live with you during an apocalypse.
Well,
We're gonna survive.
I think I'll
Right.
just die.
We will survive.
So, thanks, Pastor Britt,
Right.
for coming on the show tonight. This was an experience like no other.
Absolutely.
A one-time experience trying this stuff out.
Yeah, I won't be back.
It was great. So, seniors,
Congratulations.
congratulations. We love you. And check out this next video. Hey, what is happening, guys? Coming to you live on location today from one of my favorite places of all time. It's not Disney World or Disneyland. It's my grandma and grandpa's property. And I got to tell you, so many great memories came from right here, running up and down these roads and through these fields throughout the summer and after school on go-karts and four-wheelers, building forts and teepees. And the memories were just so great, and I still love them to this day. And so what I wanted to do tonight was take a little time to give you a little walk down memory lane. Hey, so this tree, believe it or not, isn't really that old. It looks really bad and it's propped up with a board and everything else, but I remember the day that we planted this tree. See, this was our front yard. This was our porch right here and our trailer house set right back there. And so this tree was just an addition to our front yard, but as you look at it now, it's looking pretty rough. It's got some dead limbs on it. It's fallen over. It's got barbed wire wrapped around it. And most people would say this isn't that great of a tree, that we should just cut it down and be done with it. But to me, it's a memory. To me, it brings back so many thoughts and good times. And to be honest, this tree might look a lot like your senior year. Your senior year might not have ended too well. It might be propped up. The virus might have messed everything up and you're missing limbs. You're missing parts of your senior year. But to me, I see life. I see the memories, the good times. This year, as you look back on your senior year, I challenge you not to look at the bad places or the parts that we're missing, but I challenge you to look at the life. Look at the branches, look at the leaves, look at the places tingling with life that are the good things that you can remember about this year. And as you go forward, those are the things that you should remember. Hey, so this next place is where the coolest tree fort of all times was built. This was before Tree Masters or any of that kind of stuff. This was the place of all places. Me and my best friend almost 20 years ago built the coolest tree fort right here in between these 3 trees. And believe it or not, you can still see parts of it. There's nails in this tree all the way up. If you follow the poison oak all the way up, there's nails way at the top where we put the roof of this tree fort. It was awesome. It was 2 stories. It had a roof on it. It had a basement under it. And unfortunately, we wound up having to take it apart and not get to play on it any longer because snakes started to live underneath it. And my grandma was a little concerned, which I appreciate that now. But at the time, we were pretty bummed about it. And today, looking back, man, this is nothing but a memory now. It's an empty shell. There's nothing here besides nails in a tree to be able to remember what was once here. No one else would know that it was here except for my brothers and my friend that remember this being here. If somebody were to live here years from now, they would have no clue. And to be honest, that's a lot like your senior year. You went through things this past year that no one else will ever remember. You had conversations and you hung out at the track and at the park and with your friends at different places that no one else will ever remember those conversations or those things that you did. But to be honest, that's okay. It's okay that this is an empty shell. It's okay that it's gonna be just a memory at some point. It's okay that you're moving on. And to be honest, you'll probably walk past people 2 or 3 years from now and you'll be like, didn't I go to high school with them? Or 5 or 6 years from now, and you begin to forget people's names. And it's crazy all the things that begin to happen and how old you feel as soon as you graduate. But looking back at this emptiness of a tree fort, it's okay that it's not here anymore. Life moves on. You grow up. You're not going to live in a tree fort forever. At some point, you get married and you get a real house and you're going to have kids, and all those wonderful things are going to happen in life. And it's okay that your senior year is over. Look back on these wonderful memories, although it might be sad right now, although it might feel like things were robbed from you or taken away your senior year. The fort's no longer here. It's just these nails now and the memories that once were. And that's okay. You're graduated. You're done. You're out of here. Senior year is over. You are officially a high school graduate. And you know what? That is totally okay. And we're so pumped for you. This tree really wasn't that important growing up, right? I remember finding a turtle at the base of it as a kid. It was one of the first like live turtles that I found, and because I found so many dead turtles. But this was a live turtle. We wound up keeping it and naming it Franklin. I loved it. But this tree at one time was strong. It was sturdy. It provided protection. It provided shelter for squirrels and birds. Bird nests were in it, and provided shelter from wind and storms and things like that. And now this tree is completely destroyed. This tree is on the ground now. This tree is no longer there to provide shelter and protection for the animals that once used it as a home. And you're moving on from high school. No longer are you going to be able to have the protection or the security that you once found in high school. You're moving on to a whole new world, man. You're a freshman in college now. You're moving into the workforce now. You're the bottom of the totem pole now instead of the top. And that can be a scary thing. It can be scary to lose security. But if you look around me and if you were to see all the trees around me, there's other trees out there for the birds and the squirrels to go and find protection in. And that same thing can be for you. Don't worry about the lack of security that you're losing or the protection that is lost that you're losing through high school. Look towards something new. You'll find something new and you'll make it through the power of God. Hey, so the last thing that I wanted to show you today was this old motorcycle. This is a 1960 Honda motorcycle that was my great-grandpa's that he had in California. And when my grandparents moved out here in around 1980 something, they brought this motorcycle back with them from California. And they put it in the ground. My grandpa poured cement around the tires and stuff. And we painted it all cool, bright colors and stuff to play on. There's a sand box just right over there that we used to play in and stuff. I was actually looking in here, and there's still sand in this thing years and years later. But the thing I was thinking about this motorcycle is that this is something that was passed on from generation to generation. It's cool that my great-grandpa actually rode on this thing on the road, and I'm sitting here looking at it today. It was something that I enjoyed from my childhood. And to be honest, there's a lot of things that your grandparents or your parents have passed on to you. We saw some incredible videos from your parents telling you how much they love you tonight and stuff. And I'm sure that's not the only thing that they've told you. There's been so many life lessons that I'm sure you've learned from your parents or your grandparents, your teachers in school, your principals or counselors or your pastors. And listen to me, as you move on from this time in life, as you begin to start this new season in life, don't forget those things. Take those things that they taught you, those pieces of wisdom, take them with you and learn from them and cherish them. Look back at them and remember them, because those are the things that will help you in some of your hardest times in life. The Bible says to surround yourself with godly counsel, with wisdom, to ask people that have been there and done that have achieved it already. Take those people into your life and learn from them. And so as you move forward in life, don't let these old things just rust away, but cherish them in your heart as you move forward in this new place in life.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Okay, sorry. Whether you were in the band,
Played softball,
or whatever else you did, I hope that you enjoyed your time at high school with your extracurricular activities. But we've got some really special moments. You got some special people that wanted to say something to you before we let you go.
Hey Madison, Dad and I just want to say that we are so proud of you. You have worked so hard for this day, and we know that God has great big things for you in your future, and we can't wait to watch them unfold. We love you. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Lena, what can we say about the last 18 years? Basically, from the time you were born, you were a people person, always happy and wanted to be around everybody. You know, that never changed as you grew up, and you've now become, you know, a servant in the church, and that's what we love about you, is having a servant's heart. Your schoolwork, you've done an excellent job, getting into the top 40 in the class, and we're just so very, very proud of you. We look forward to seeing what happens, from the fall on when you enter college, and then the rest of your life. It's going to be exciting. Always keep God first, and you'll succeed in everything that you do.
Always know that we're proud of you and we support you. We love you.
Wow, where's time gone? Sorry Mama wasn't camera ready, but we do want to make sure that we let you know that we are so proud of you and that we love you. I just pray that you are in God's will, that you will continue to walk in His will, and that you will do the things that He would want you to do. We're so proud of you graduating high school, doing a new chapter in your life, going on to college to play football like you want to, and be the man that you're going to be. Again, I can't imagine where time's gone. It's been such a great time, and we are so proud of you. I can't express that enough. Conrad, we love you, and we just ask that God's will be in your life.
Hi, I'm Thomas Bodie. My daughter, Destiny Bodie, is graduating this year. She's done an excellent job ever since she started school, and even before school she was showing how smart she was. God's blessed her with a very high intelligence and a good retention, and I'm proud of her for all the hard work she's done. God bless.
Hey Sass, so here we are. I'm super proud of you. I'm bursting with excitement to see what your future withholds. I know it's going to be bright, and I know you're going to do fabulous things. Continue to follow God, be true to yourself, and always follow your heart. And know that I'm always here, and I'm always your #1 fan and your biggest supporter. Love you, babe.
Leah, a lot of people are going to be giving you advice right now. I'm not going to do that. I just want to ask for your forgiveness ahead of time for being overprotective as you step out into the world. You're smart, young lady, you're going to make the right choices. But when your name pops up on my phone or I see you pulling in the driveway, that's not what I see. This is me and you walking across the parking lot of Chuck E. Cheese, and me holding your hand. So if things get tough in school, classes are hard, you need to talk, call me. If you spend all your money on pizza and coffee drinks, I'll head that way. We'll go find a Chuck E. Cheese somewhere, and don't be surprised if I don't reach down and take your hand going across the parking lot. I love you.
And I'm so incredibly grateful that God chose me to be your dad. This has been a wonderful journey. It's been a great adventure watching you grow up, watching you in high school, watching you interact with others, watching you play sports, watching you grow in God and interact with others in the church. I know that God has given you some great gifts, and you're going to use them for His kingdom and do wonderful things with them. I love you, and I cannot wait to see the direction God takes you.
Devin, we love you so much. I am so proud of you. I am so thankful that God has allowed me to be just this small part in your life. I know that you're going to do great things. You are a great kid, and I'm so proud of you. You have worked so hard, and you're so deserving of everything you ever achieve in life. We love you. Come back home, and that's it.
Hi Miley, Dad and I just want to tell you how proud we are of you, and we've just had the best time watching you grow up over the years, and we're just so proud of you and just can't wait to see what the future holds for you, and just so glad you chose to stay close to home, at least for 1 year. Can't leave me yet. Just so proud of you and can't wait to see what happens for you over the next few years, and we're just going to be right there with you and just be your biggest cheerleaders, and we just can't wait to see.
Molly, I'm so proud of you, knowing what you've done and what you've accomplished in school. I'm kind of excited to know what you're going to do when you go to school next year at UFAS, to know what you're going to do in the medical field, and I'll be your 110 supporter of this, and I love you.
Love you, baby.
Hey girls, we're very sorry that your senior year was cut short, but we're very thankful to First Assembly for trying to do something special for you guys. We just want you guys to know that we are super proud of you and all your accomplishments, and we are proud of the young women that you are becoming.
And we're really excited about your next adventure, which will be down in Conway at UCA. We know that as you get down there, you'll continue to grow in your faith.
Wow, we look forward to seeing what God has planned for you, and I know it's going to be something amazing.
And we love you both very much.
We love you, girl.
Bailey Brooks, it's the year 2020, and you've graduated and turned 18 all in 1 year, or just in the past few months, your graduation and your birthday, and today you started your very first gainfully employed job. And I just want to tell you that you have been an absolute delight as a child, and growing up. I wish we could rewind and go back to you being 4 years old and your very first hunting trip, sitting in my lap hunting, and all of our four-wheeler rides and horses. And You've just been an absolute incredible young lady, and the Lord has done such amazing things in your life, and He's going to do amazing things. You know, I'd love to tell you that I'm sorry that, you know, you've spent your graduation and your birthday, your 18th birthday, all in quarantine, the coronavirus. But you know what? You and Megs have gotten closer, and Jordan, you've gotten closer, and we as a family have enjoyed time together. But most of all, I want to wish you not only a happy birthday and congratulations on your new job, but graduating is an important time in your life where you're making decisions and moving forward in your life. And I just know, Bailey, that you are a bright young lady, beautiful young lady, and God has absolutely amazing things in store for you. And I'm so proud to be your dad.
Bailey, we're so proud of you. I cannot wait to see what God has in store for you. You are amazing in so many different ways, and I couldn't be prouder of you. I love you.
Love you, Jingle Bell.
Hey, thanks so much for watching tonight's episode. We hope that you enjoyed it. To the class of 2020, you have been such a delight, and we have absolutely loved getting to know you and being a part of your lives, and you being a part of our lives.
It's been such a bittersweet time. We have some of you, we've known you all of your life. Others of you we've only known for maybe a short few months or few years. I have had a special relationship with a lot of you because I see you at school every single day, and I will definitely miss those smiling faces, not only here at church but at school in the hallways. And I hope to see each and every single one of you do great things in your near future.
You are, and we are praying for you. Just because you're not a part of our ministry anymore doesn't mean that you're not still a part of our lives. And so thank you so much for all the happy moments and the times of laughter and
all of our small group talks about boys
and
girls,
all
the fun stuff.
Yes. So many wonderful memories that we can look back on, and so many great photos of you as little kids that we will probably share over the next couple of months, just to embarrass the fool out of you. But ultimately, we just want to say that we love you. And we hope that you felt loved tonight, not only by your family and your close friends, but by your pastors and by God, ultimately. Don't ever forget, wherever you go in life, no matter what college you wind up at or anything like that, remember that there are people that are here for you, that are praying for you, that we are just a phone call or a text or a message away.
And to make this night a little more special, be hanging around at your house, because you might have some special visitors here in a little bit. Maybe
some
a special
visitors. Yeah, we've got a really cool surprise for you. So
we hope
be at your
that
house.
we've made this night as special as possible, since we can't be in person. We hope you have felt the love that we have for you all.
Yes, we love you.
Congratulations.
We'll see you later. Have a good week.